making Cavill. This guy again. I just cut you off. I just cut you off. Hello. Yeah, hello and welcome to another episode of With Enough Prep Time. I'm your host, the Nerd Man. Cutting off cats left, right, and center because I'm very strict when it comes to it, apparently. I'm here today with Kiwi, my my adopted son, to talk about Disney movies, and also Ashley as well. Ashley the widow, I'm sure you all know. And yeah, we're talking Cruella. We're talking in celebration, I suppose, of Cruella, about like the greatest Disney sidekicks, villains, princesses, and also just a discussion about Disney's live action movies and perhaps where Cruella kind of ranks in that. So, guys, anything to say? Say
yes.
Hello. Yeah.
You need to get a better title intro. That thing, dude, I can see the iMovie written all over it.
You could see the what?
Doesn't matter. Moving on. The people in the audience will get it.
The iron something.
You heard it, didn't you? All
right. I will endeavor to follow your commands.
Yeah.
All right.
Fiverr, $10. They'll make you a really good YouTube intro.
Who?
Okay.
Fiverr.
I use what's it, Canvas or something to make
Fiverr. So basically, it's people who you can hire for like super cheap prices overseas.
Wow.
Like $10, and they're gonna make you like. I managed to get like a full blown TV advert made for like under $400 New Zealand.
Oh wow! I need a
voiceovers, everything.
I need a new intro. So
yeah. Probably look at
your intro is quite live. I like that, the widow and the Black Widow kind of.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that too. But, yeah, but like if we ever can schedule like this, the other stream that I've been trying to do, like that's specific, and I want a specific one for that. I've already got it in my head.
What, MCU versus DC?
No, like when I have all you crazy.
That's a never-ending argument,
and you all,
right
and
there.
we're just talking about all these different things, and it turns into a debate. All that.
Okay.
The one we did Monday, I've got a whole intro in my head.
All right.
Yeah.
So you haven't seen Cruella, right, Ashley?
No, but I've been spoiled.
It's been completely spoiled for you. I think we're going to do pretty much a non-spoilery, well, maybe a little bit of spoilers kind of discussion. I think
I've got a whole thing ready to go.
No, but I want to start with you, Kiwi, because you really loved this film. So I want to find out what was your thoughts on it.
Well, number one, Cruella. Who would have thought? A good movie, Disney live action, not trying to cash in. Surprising. Well, number one, this is directed by Craig Gillespie, and Craig has previously done I, Tonya, which I also thoroughly enjoyed. He's brought back Paul, I think it's Paul House or Paul Walter House or something.
He did I, Tonya.
He did I, Tonya.
Oh, that is a fantastic movie.
That's
all right.
I know,
movie.
right?
Mm.
I only just discovered that a couple of months ago, actually. I was like, oh, yeah. And when I saw
remember that from when I was
House
a kid as well, which was weird.
Yeah, so when I saw Paul Walter House in the Hauser, I think it is. He plays Horace in Cruella, but he's also in Cobra Kai. He's really funny. He's like the security guy.
I was trying to figure out where I knew him from.
Movie.
Yeah.
Is he playing the British guy in this?
Yeah.
And he's American in I, Tonya.
Yeah. And
is he American or British? Because he's
American.
Wow. Okay, I'm super impressed by his performance now. I thought it was a little bit average, to be honest, but now you told me that he's actually American. I'm
pretty sure he's American. I'll double check. I don't want to get it wrong.
Because I was trying to work out. I knew his face from somewhere, but yeah, he was he wasn't fantastic. He wasn't like the best character, but now I know he's either American or whatever. But he's a really good actor.
Yeah, American actor and comedian.
Yeah. He's a really good actor. Anyway,
There was
carry
also
on.
Blacker Kazan and Five Bloods.
Okay, carry on. What were you saying?
Okay, so he was in those films, and yeah,
About
and
Cruella.
so I really enjoyed him in that film, of course, and so you know he is a comic genius, and some of the scenes that he had. Oh,
high praise, man! High praise.
Oh yeah,
okay.
dude! I every single thing I've seen that man act in, absolutely loved every single minute of it. It's just something about a guy actually taking this role so seriously, and you can tell he's taking it so seriously. And he's running around with a little dog called Wink, going in, and he's put a fucking rat costume on top of the dog.
So is this why you're giving it? Is this why you're giving it such high marks? Because of
no, I'm slowly telling you the points of why I love it.
Slowly, yes.
Craig Gillespie did an amazing job at directing this. There was such a strong style. The color palette for me as a colorist, I really enjoyed that. Really, it was just very unique.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something about this that's gonna be a first time for the nerd man, I think, and it's gonna make me sound very feminine, but there's something I enjoyed about this movie that I don't think I've ever really like focused on so much in movies. I'll tell you because I've made a big deal about it. But like, I really like the what would you call it? The clothing design in this movie, right? Fashion. Like the fact, I suppose. Well, what's the film word
costume
for
design.
it? Costume design.
Yeah,
the costume design is impeccable in this movie. Like,
tell me
really,
about
really
it.
incredible.
Is it better than Black Panthers?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, way better.
Really?
Way better.
Wow.
Yeah.
This film's got to get an Oscar for that type of
wow.
Absolutely. Okay. If it doesn't get
Oscar
nominated, if it doesn't at least get nominated for costume design, then
the
world
Oscars
is
love
fucking crazy.
Okay, well, it will get nominated. Don't worry.
It needs to. It needs to, because like,
dude, the dress was actually fully real.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. It's the dresses that she wore that they came up with. Wow. I mean, like, right? What imagination! They were like pieces of art. It was really great. Seriously? And then the way they played it into the scene. Yeah, no, but it's the way they played it into the scene, so it was actually part of the story as well.
You gotta admit, and this is my second reason here, the soundtrack was on point.
I don't remember much of the soundtrack. I don't remember much of the soundtrack, but I don't remember it being bad.
The costumes that I really loved. They had "Come Together." Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, right. Okay, right.
That's especially great.
Because when you say soundtrack, I think you mean score. That's what I thought.
No, so I'm talking about like the actual soundtrack. So like they had Beatle music in there, Paul McCartney, all that other.
No, the soundtrack was cool.
It was good. It was really good. So they had that type of thing. One thing that did annoy me in the film is when they played the Migo song for like about a couple seconds. You know that song that's been all over the bloody trailers at the moment? It was on Falcon the Winter Soldier. It's like, I can't even remember how the song goes, but that song.
Are you ready?
So much.
Ready? Are you ready? Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like,
and that was originally made for a Mark Wahlberg movie, and then they put it in Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then somebody else used it. Now you're telling me it's going to go to 5 movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I think you're right. It's now been in 5 movies.
By the way, there's something I should tell you, Ashley, that I noticed. I watched Spider-Man. This is nothing to do with this, but like, I watched Spider-Man Homecoming for the first time today. Oh, not from the first time, for the second time, right?
Yeah.
And this is a point towards you whenever you're talking about like how Shazam is like a copy of it. I swear they end the movie Shazam with not only the same kind of cartoon title kind of thing, but they also end it with the same song. Like the credits.
Yeah.
Like the credits in Homecoming. Yep. And I thought that was so weird because I was thinking, right.
I have to go back and look at Shazam's end credits because I don't remember that. But goodness, yeah.
Yeah, like, and I was thinking, I think they used the same thing, and the thing about it was like I was like, oh, maybe it was just because it was already done or something like that, and it was just a kind of coincidence. But the film came out, I think, about a year and a half after, so there's no way that could have been a coincidence. They must have known, but anyway, just you can throw that at me at some point when if we ever get into a Shazam.
I believe that Amigos is like putting this song out for cheap, so everybody's just like taking it and using it or something. I don't know.
Right. But anyway, all right. So I mean, I would say that to me, I thought the film was very good. I think you're gassing it up a little bit too much. I think
I'm not gassing it up, bro.
Best movie of the year. I mean, that's a bit.
Okay. I'll rephrase it, dude. It is my favorite movie I have seen this year, and I loved it so much, guys, that I am planning on paying another lot of money to go to the movie theater again, even though I can get on Disney Plus to go and see it.
You're nuts. You're bananas. I would never.
No,
watch
I'm not,
this
dude.
movie,
Emma Stone and Emma Thompson's acting in that film is insane. I literally felt like I was
this is one of my
complaints.
This is one of my complaints about the film already. You've got into one of my complaints.
Oh my god, great! He's got a hot take, guys.
He's full of
Emma Stone was a little bit over the top. And her British accent was forced as shit. Her British accent was forced as shit.
She's supposed to be over the top, though.
She's supposed to be flamboyant.
Yeah, but there's over the top, but it's over the top where it does not feel natural. That's the thing.
Clearly, he's never seen Glenn Close's 101 Dalmatians because that dude is
Okay, well, maybe I need to watch
darling.
that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you another reason why I love this movie, just before he goes and kills him another time. And leads straight into 101 Dalmatians. Bang.
Yeah, but it doesn't show why she hates these dogs so much that she's willing to skin them. And
they killed her mother.
Yes.
Yeah, but she hates all dogs in 101 Dalmatians, right? She doesn't. She doesn't just skin Dalmatians. Yeah, but she loves dogs in this movie. She's like all into.
Doesn't.
Yes, she does. She has loads of dogs as a criminal partners.
She has one dog which she found in the dump when she got chucked in the dump when she was at school, and then she took that dog with her, and it grew up with her. I think what was it called? I think it was called Buddy.
Right, and she loves that dog, and then she also has the other guy, the fat guy. It doesn't explain him. Like he's just gonna follow her while she kills loads of dogs when he's like a big dog lover. It doesn't make any sense. You can't say it follows straight into 100. As I remember, I haven't watched 101 Dalmatians in a long time, right? She skins all dogs, not just Dalmatians, right?
Yeah, dude. So what do you think they're going to do? They're going to tone it down.
Movie.
If they do a sequel, they will tone it down. And honestly, I don't mind it. I don't.
Do you think they're going to do a sequel?
Oh, dude, that's
absolutely.
Dude, they're not going to go and do an origin story for Cruella and not make a sequel. You have to be stupid crazy.
Yeah, they're definitely. Yeah, I'm definitely
exactly. Oh my Diaz, right now. 22. It was so good.
I don't know. All I'm saying is that she was a little bit over the top, and until she actually
does.
Yeah.
Clearly. No, I don't. I'm not saying she was bad.
I think she was a little. You got us on here for her opinion.
She was a little over the top. As the scenes went on, and I suppose she eased into the role, she got better and better. But at first, it was very noticeable that her accent wasn't completely on point. But she
wasn't Cruella at the start of the movie. She was Estella.
No, I'm just saying her English accent. I'm British. You realize I'm British, right? I can hear like an English accent. But anyway, that wasn't a big deal. She was good. She was good for the most part. But I was going to say that the first bit, until she becomes Cruella and until we start seeing her getting into the fashion and doing all that fashion stuff, I really was only half into this movie. So there's a good hour or something of the movie, and that's why I'm saying you're gassing it up a bit.
So are you saying the first hour?
In the first 10 minutes, I was about to cry. Seriously, I was sitting there.
The first 10 minutes, the child is good. The child was good. But when she becomes her, and then the whole beginning of it, that was, it was meandering.
No one's gonna go like, Cruella, darling. They're not gonna do that at the start of the film, dude. They've got to ease, like you said, they've got to ease into that character. She's playing Estella. She's playing a maid pleading flaws.
You're not listening to me again. I'm saying it doesn't matter.
You do not like Cruella, but you don't like Estella, but you don't mind Cruella.
I'm saying the Estella part of the story was not written as compellingly. I could have just switched the movie off. In fact, it was only because I'm reviewing it that I didn't just switch it off. That's the truth of it.
Wow.
But
so what was it about? Okay, can you give me specific things? The first half of the movie, what was it within the first half of the film that you did not connect with? And then Tyler can tell me.
So first of all, I don't know the 101 Dalmatians story so well, so I'm coming into this. So
you've never seen the animated or the Glenn Close film?
I saw it when I was a child.
Okay,
I saw
you just
the 101. Yeah, I don't remember it. I do remember that she killed a bunch of dogs. So I'm watching this movie, and first of all, it seems like it's setting her up as like some kind of good guy, or not even a good guy, like
someone that you can be sympathetic for.
So, like really sympathetic, a really sympathetic character, and I'm trying to gel this with what I know about the character, and I remember liking her. She was evil. She was, she's just a malicious character and a fun character. And the character I saw at the beginning of this just was. It seemed like they were trying to dilute her down or something like that to make her. To make her kind of.
They were trying to make
palatable.
Her a Disney princess.
I know I haven't seen the movie, but not everybody. Usually, within a good villain story, seeing how they become this person, because they don't always start out bad. There's usually that thing that that trauma that causes them to turn to the opposite. Just like the heroes, they'll have that trauma and they'll turn to good. And then you see the opposite. So. I mean, there is that.
Okay, but I know what you're saying, and I like that transition. Usually, they did that in the Joker almost. I mean, but like, I don't think
she is like a female Joker in a way.
She was not. It wasn't like she was grey, or you could see any reason why this character would become the evil twat that she is in. Even her henchmen were like her brothers. They were like they made it more like henchmen that she just orders around in 101 Dalmatians. They made them much more like sympathetic, and like they were her brothers. They weren't just these people that followed her. So I just had an initial kind of confusion as to where the movie was going. And because the movie didn't get to the place that it was going until well into like an hour and something, I had to spend a long time in that confused state until I was like, okay, I get it. And then as soon as she becomes Cruella and you see like what's happening there, you can kind of get where the movie is going. That's what I'm saying. The first half of the movie, I mean, I don't know that it gets you invested, especially as somebody new to like the 101 Dalmatians who has a vague idea of it. You kind of really are just like a little bit lost as to, you're like, is this the character, or are they trying to do something completely different? You don't know what they're trying to do, and they don't get to that place fast enough. That's what I'm saying.
Hot take. I think the reason why you're struggling with this film is you're thinking of it as a 101 Dalmatians film. I was thinking of it when I was watching it. I'm like, I'm going into this film knowing that I'm here to see Emma Stone act her heart out as an amazing character that I've seen on screen before. That's all I went in.
The best scene was towards the end.
It wasn't, oh, look, she's going to turn into an evil dog killer. That's why I want to go see on screen. The origin story, how she became so fucked up, basically. And then started smoking and drinking and all this other bullshit. I went in there.
She didn't even drink, did she?
Yes, she did.
Cruella was an alcoholic.
Up in the elevator, and she goes and makes that epic window display.
That wasn't important anyway, but I'm just saying she just didn't seem like. No, I'm saying that isn't important as a critique. I wasn't like, oh, she isn't drinking. Yeah. I have a problem with that.
No, your problem is you don't believe that this character could kill all these dogs off in the next movie.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think by the end of the movie, they made a more interesting character than the Disney cartoon.
Okay.
So I don't care that she doesn't kill dogs now.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, like, I want to see them carry on with their character. Their character.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want them to try and make her into
101 Dalmatians. Exactly my point.
Yeah, it won't make sense.
My point, dude.
It'll probably be the second film will probably maybe go into that more, and then probably by the third film she'll be completely skinning dogs. I mean, I hope that I'm so excited to see this movie later.
I don't think she will.
I don't think they'll do it. If they do in live action, it'll just be it won't be we won't actually see it. It'll be just implied in something that's behind doors, maybe.
But
I just don't see how they can make this character that. They can't.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Don't do that. Do your own thing. They did it with Aladdin. Aladdin was great. It made a ton of money. That's getting the sequel. They're doing the same thing with Cruella. Same formula. It's going to get a sequel.
Not really, because this movie really didn't have to be called Cruella. Let's be for real about it.
Yeah,
like,
it's
a good movie. It's a good movie, but it really didn't have to be called Cruella at all. It could have been. It could have been.
And if you didn't call it
just
Cruella,
an interesting,
no one would have gone to it.
It could have been an interesting comedy movie, kind of like what is that one with Meryl Streep? You know, the one where she's a fashion designer.
Devil and Prada.
The Devil Wears Prada.
It could have just been that, and it would have been fine. I guess it makes sense because it's going to make more money being Cruella.
Exactly. So, it's a franchise, dude. Everything's got to be franchised these days. That's what Hollywood is about.
Yeah,
it's all going to be
Cruella
franchise.
Trilogy. I want the next one to be the Dark Knight of the Cruella movies. But so
I don't.
I
exactly. I'm not looking at it
as
a Cruella movie. I'm just like, hey, look, here's a great film that I've just gone watched. It has two really good characters, and I really like the casting of Anita and Roger in this movie. Like, seriously, the guy who is playing Roger is gonna nail that part. If you've ever seen him in the FX show What We Do in the Shadows, he is an amazing actor.
Who's Roger? The one with the afro, black guy, mixed race guy.
Yeah, the mixed race guy, the long hair, who was the lawyer who then got kicked down and then started running.
Wait, sorry, the lawyer.
Yeah, that was Roger.
I
At
don't
the
know
end of the
Roger
film
is.
with Pongo, the puppy.
Who's
wow,
Roger
he clearly wasn't paying attention to anything, was he?
He says that's how he watches movies. That like he's kind of watching them and he's kind of not watching them. I'm like, what?
See, I was glued to that screen.
If the film demands my attention, then I'll watch it. If it doesn't, then that's a flaw of the movie. I will get invested in movies if they're really like compelling.
Everyone in the theater who was watching with me, those 6 people who were in that theater with me, we were all laughing. We were all crying. We were all laughing. We were all crying, and everyone was emotionally connected to that film. By the time you came out of that film, you're like, "Holy shit! What the fuck did I just go and watch?" Because that was not a Disney.
Oh, come on! You're gassing this up way too far, bro.
What?
What the hell did I just watch?
I'm loving hearing Tyler. Fight, Tyler. Fight for your movie, Tyler.
I am. I'm going to fight for it so much that even though
I know you like your.
I'm going to go buy another movie ticket right now.
Hannah Montana and all of that shit.
A movie ticket right now.
It's. I get it. This is Hannah Montana on steroids.
No, it isn't. Okay, that's completely different. You cannot put that against me. I have particular taste, but the mass audience loves this film.
I'm not saying they shouldn't. I'm just saying don't gas it up like it's going to be like some kind.
It's a great film. Now you're going to try and throw Montana at me.
Tonya's a good movie, but it's not a mind-blowing movie either. That's a good movie. It's a solid movie.
That's a good movie.
But it's not mind-blowing. It's not mind-blowing. It's not like, oh my God, I've just watched
that film. Absolute gold for someone who
they're called real life.
Story.
They're called real life. That's what happened. They took the story and made a good film out of it, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
not
you know
a classic.
how hard it is to make a good film? Because I can tell you what, after working on 6 films this week, it's really damn hard.
Don't pull that I work on film bullshit with me.
I'm pulling it right now.
I research film.
I'm talking. I'm
just
doing
saying.
it.
But you don't watch them.
Actually, and
exactly. This guy who doesn't watch any.
No, I'm talking about you. You don't completely watch them.
Me? He never watches any movies. He doesn't watch it. He hasn't seen anything.
Yeah, I know.
What are you talking about?
Well, I know.
Well, I'm about to drop another big bombshell, guys. Oh, actually, I want to hear Raya. Raya, tell me what you thought of. Oh, yep, cool. Look, loved it. See, I'm not hyping it up, am I, Raya?
Raya.
Not at all.
You're hyping the shit up. Don't like.
See,
I want a Cruella trilogy.
Thank you.
I'm
Look
not
at
joking.
that.
I can't wait to see this movie today. Oh my gosh! Even though it's already been spoiled, I can't wait.
The first half
serious.
Of the movie. No, I'm saying. Okay, sorry, Ashley. You were trying to say
so
something.
excited to see this movie. Tyler, the other day when he was talking about it, just made me more excited to see this movie. I mean, you said great things about it. Now Ray and Eddie say it's amazing.
I think by the end of the movie, it's a genuinely
feminine movie.
Ray said the same thing.
Yeah, of course. There was too many female protagonists for me. That was.
I just figured out why he doesn't like this movie. There's too many female protagonists.
Shaolin said it's shockingly good.
Grace Randolph actually mentioned this.
All right, here's what's happening. Everyone knows I'm joking about the female protagonists. I hope anyone new to the channel knows.
Yeah, we all know.
Okay, here's what happened. People had really, really low expectations for the movie because of the live-action Disney movies. And now you think it's really great.
I feel like with this, movie, I felt like, even though I still haven't seen it, I felt going into this movie that this movie was going to be on another level just because of Emma Stone. You know, I love the best part. I mean, I feel just like, not trying to go back to Spider-Man.
Emily Stone for the
band. She was the best parts of, the Amazing Spider-Man films to me. She's always so good and so on that going into this movie, I was hyped just because she was going to be, and I felt like it was going to be the top of the line when it comes to Disney live action, because to me, Disney live action has missed a lot, and I've talked about that.
With you there. I absolutely loved Jasper and Horace. Perfect casting. When you look at these,
they were good. They were good.
And
I'll say this much. I think by the end of the movie, as I said, they had made more interesting characters than what I remember from the cartoon. Right? The cartoon is like a cartoon, all right? So fair enough. But they made all of the characters like Jasper, Horace, the
Raya, really? I'm sorry.
Emma Stone is. I haven't seen Maleficent, so I can't.
It's such a. I love Maleficent.
Way better than Maleficent.
I love Maleficent.
Okay, well, if you love Maleficent, you're gonna love this.
Somehow I feel not though. Like in a way, I think you're gonna love this movie, but the thing about Maleficent, isn't she evil for most of the movie?
It's negative Nancy today.
No, but isn't she? She's evil for most of the movie, right?
She is. She is.
Right. So that automatically, you're setting yourself up for bad expectations. If you think that, because this is not Cruella like evil. I mean, she's more of a bad girl, if anything, like just being a bit of a bad girl, like but not like very evil in any sense. If Maleficent is what's her name, going full on evil?
Oh yeah, it's way better than Maleficent.
It's probably.
Oh wow.
Is it way better?
That is the old horror.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it after, and we can, if
watch it.
I want to do a watch party with everyone. Yeah, let's do a watch party. I'm down for it. You guys want to do it straight after the stream?
Yeah, I can't do it straight after, but I want to do it like
we'll schedule a time and do a watch party. You can technically do that through Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she's evil, but what takes her there is a great storytelling. JG Shaolin, look.
I'm excited, Shaolin.
You guys are simply.
I'm so hyped right now. I'm so.
I think it's a good movie. It's a good movie, but like let's not like go overboard.
She looks
here.
Freaking amazing.
I know, right? Like, look at that picture.
Her best scene is about like it's right at the end of the movie. Is her best scene where she gets to the heart of the character, like when she's standing in front of the what the boy blah. What's the fucking name called? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like she's where she's basically saying goodbye to her mother.
Now, dude, also, you were just saying about Emma Stone being over the top. Look at this person to the other side. Who looks more flamboyant? Seriously.
Fountain. She's standing in front of the fountain. I didn't give spoilers, and I just gave a major spoiler to Ashley. But anyway, it's not a major spoiler.
I've already. I mean, like the thing is, like when it comes to things like that, I don't have the context for that. But the thing that like spoiled me was basically her motivations. Like now at this point, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to see it. So
like, are you trying to tell me like this is some kind of like masterpiece or something?
Yeah,
maybe it's a Disney master. Greatest actor of all time, ladies and gentlemen, who just was on the screen.
You're dreaming, bro. What do you mean it's a masterpiece? A masterpiece of what? Okay, is it better than Aladdin? Is it better than Aladdin?
I would say it's better than Aladdin. I love Aladdin.
Well,
I didn't like Aladdin very much.
I'm not talking live action. I'm talking the cartoon.
The animated. Is it better? It can't. Is it?
I would say it's on par.
You're fucking sick.
Is it better than Beauty and the Beast?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Is it better than Beauty and the Beast? The animated.
I'm talking about the animated. Yeah, that's what
I'm going to drop a big bombshell on everyone.
Don't you do it, Tyler.
I've watched hardly any Disney princess movies.
You need to watch. You've not seen Beauty and the Beast, the animated movie?
I haven't seen.
Yes, it's better than Beauty and the Beast.
Live action one came out.
You have lost all sense of reality.
You have to see the animated. You have to see it.
Do I?
No,
Tyler, you'll love it. Tyler, I know you. You are going to love that movie.
Yeah, I know
the music in the movie.
What exactly?
The music alone, you'll love. I know.
Oh yeah.
I know how you're a music guy. You're gonna love it.
Yeah. I'm watching this version of Beauty and the Beast at the moment because High School Musical series season 2 is covering Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
High School Musical, the show is a great show.
You've actually seen some of it?
I've seen the whole first season, and I watch it with my niece. So I haven't seen the new season, but I'm going to watch with her tomorrow.
It's so well done, that show. But I'm not going to go and make myself sound like a softie saying that I like that show on here. That's all
right. Look. Yeah. So we've come to a kind of conclusion. It's a very good movie. Everyone should go and watch it. It's not. I think just like temper your maybe expectations about like the beginning of the movie. That's all I would say. But I think by the end of it, if you get through to the end of it, you'll come away happy. So I don't. There's not much of.
You're going to go away happy. You're going to have.
We're arguing between very good and great.
Off your face.
So
can I ask you all both to give me a score for it and why you give it that score?
9 out of 10.
And why is it a 9 out of 10? Well, see, you all are not far apart here. You're not far apart. I think you all are arguing over little bitty nitpicks.
The reason why I love it so much is because Emma Stone and Emma Thompson's rivalry, and then Mark Strong popping in there in between some of those scenes. Just honestly, the acting alone,
see, middle
was just gold. The acting mixed with the soundtrack, mixed with a great director who can tell a story.
Emma Stone was good. Her accent was a bit off in places.
Well, I'm not worried about her accent. I'm worried about the story.
Well, that's part of acting. That is part of acting. You do realize that, like that can take you out of the
British,
movie.
So like and I feel the same way when I hear people try to do American accents.
Tell me about it. Yeah, I feel
lose it just like when Margot Robbie in Birds of Prey. Like she loses it at times.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course.
Now, so it was very good. The acting, as you said, for the most part. The best part of it, honestly, the thing that really puts it over the edge, I would give it about a 7, but it's just that fashion stuff. I really loved it. I don't know why. Like, I've never been focused on costume design. I remember thinking like after because I the first time it happened, I didn't know. Wait, let me finish. The first time I saw it, I was like, this is just a one-off thing. But then I realized she's going to keep doing it after the second time. And I was like really looking forward to the next one each time. I was like, oh my God, what's she going to do next? Yeah. So I thought the costume design was just such an integral part of the story. Anyway, go.
Yeah. Did you watch it at home on Disney Plus or at the movie theater?
Home.
Okay, Disney that Plus. Must be the difference, because I heard that people who watched it at home weren't able to enjoy it as much. Because it was really like
where did you hear that from? Who did you hear
Beyond the
from?
trailer.
Uncle Rumors or something.
Beyond the trailer?
Beyond the trailer.
Randolph herself.
Grace Randolph.
Hey, she has some knowledge of some things.
I don't know why everyone hates Grace Randolph.
I don't hate her. I don't hate anybody. Like,
Paul certainly
I just don't agree with her a lot.
I mentioned that word on Paul's stream.
Look, if I had a massive channel, I'd make up rumors as well.
I mean, like, shout out to Grace for doing her thing, though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
She's doing great.
Yeah.
But I just don't necessarily agree with things that she says, or but I don't hate the woman.
Exactly. Now, hot take. Share the screen. I have some big bombshells I want to drop on you quickly.
All right, and then after we're going on to live action discussion. Where does it rank in the live action movies? All right, go for it. No problem.
Okay, so just for anyone watching, you might know me as the guy who is addicted to musicals and hasn't watched a lot of actual movies. Well, now I'm going to go and blow your mind with how many Disney films I haven't watched and the princesses. So I've seen Frozen. I've seen Princess and the Frog.
I haven't seen that. I
haven't seen Brave. I haven't seen Little Mermaid.
I haven't seen Brave.
I haven't seen the original Cinderella, not fully through at least.
I watched that when I was younger.
I've watched Moana way too many times. I've never watched
I haven't seen that.
Yep.
Wow.
I've watched that quite a few times.
That's not the movie. Tangled. Have you seen Tangled?
Yeah,
it's amazing. It's amazing.
Good movie.
I haven't seen
that.
I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen this through. I've watched all the clips from it though.
How the fuck can you not watch Beauty and the Beast through? Like, that's immediately as you put it on. You're transported into a magical realm.
Watch it.
Everybody needs to watch it because I was getting ready for the live action version. I was watching the comparisons between the live action and the animated. I was really addicted to this live action version. Seriously, I was watching way too many Emma Watson interviews and shit. I'm like, yay, she's finally getting a good acting role again. I haven't seen Mulan.
I haven't
seen Pocahontas.
I don't remember Mulan.
I've
seen The Little Mermaid too.
But you didn't see the first one. What is with you with watching sequels?
I don't think I've watched it all the way through. I think I've seen a bit of this as well. The Beauty and the Beast Christmas thing. I haven't seen any of these. I've watched this one quite a few times. I've watched this one. Haven't seen that.
JG, jump on if you want, man.
I haven't seen that.
Let me know.
Haven't seen that. Now, if we go on to live action, I've seen that. Haven't seen that. I don't
know what the hell you're pointing at. I can't.
Ever After is amazing. Ever After is a good movie.
I've seen Cinderella. I enjoyed that one. I love
the Whitney Houston in it.
But that Cinderella, that's the Brandy one, I believe. That one, not Ever After.
Whitney Houston.
This one's got Whitney Houston. Yeah, and
I
then
love Whitney Houston.
and Ever After has Drew Barrymore in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I love Whitney Houston, man. I'm gonna watch that
one. I've seen Secret Society. I've seen Descendants, Princess Diaries. I don't think I've seen the latest Maleficent 2
I've seen
yet.
Princess Diaries.
So
I've seen Descendants 2. I've seen Princess Diaries 2.
To be honest,
I
haven't seen. I've not seen as many.
I've watched
of
a bit
as
of
you.
that. Haven't watched it all through.
Like most of the new ones, I haven't seen.
Yeah,
Disney Plus gang. I can see Tyler's with me. He's a Disney Pluser.
Well, I'll give you a hot take right now. I think the Pixar and 3D movies, to me, I don't like them. I just can't get on board with them.
Well, there's a lot of good ones there. I mean,
I like Wreck-It Ralph. That's it.
Oh, really? I
like
love
Wreck-It
Inside
Ralph.
Out. I love Up. I love the Toy Story movies. You don't like the Toy Story movies?
I don't like the Toy Story movies.
You don't like 1 and 2. You don't like 1 and 2?
No,
I don't like a lot of them, to be honest.
It has no songs. It has no songs. What am I about? And it's just a wait there.
All Disney movies don't have to have songs.
Here we go. Yeah, Pixar. What we got?
The Good Dinosaur is a good movie.
I haven't seen that because I heard it was boring as hell.
I would even like the MCU. I would even like the MCU if they broke into song every once in a while.
Oh,
like
wow.
They broke into a swinging song. I would love it.
Soul is a great movie.
Hot take. Have you seen the CW Flash show then? Because they break out into song once in a while.
Nah. Only when Disney does it.
have you never seen the Flash CW TV show where they break out into song? They did a whole musical episode.
I've not watched the Flash
TV
show.
and the Flash were like dancing around because Darren Craig.
I have not watched the Flash TV show since about five episodes in, and then I watched every once in a while, and I'm just like, the acting's bad. It's trash.
I'm your super friend.
What's her name? What's his name is overrated. Grant Gustin.
Yeah, Grant Gustin and Melissa Benoist.
They're overrated. Melissa Benoist is actually good, but she's in a bad show.
She's really good. Dude, just watch Glee. It's really good.
Not bad. Thanks.
You like?
But
okay. If we're going into
anyway, I'm gonna.
I sent Charlene the link.
I still haven't seen Coco yet.
Yeah.
Coco was really good.
I've seen all of these.
Ratatouille is a good movie. You don't like the first Incredibles movie, guys?
No,
you don't like.
I'm not a big fan of First Incredibles, to be honest.
Finding Nemo.
I'm removing this now to get onto.
I enjoy Wall-E though.
You all are crazy. Monsters Inc.
I haven't seen any of them. I haven't seen. I don't like the drawing. I don't like.
Good.
They lack character. No, look. Here's the thing about it. It lacks character because the art design is so similar in all these movies. Whereas when you look at Aladdin, you look at
not wrong.
Beauty and the Beast. These are drawn. They're meticulously drawn each frame. I love that shit. I just can't get on board with like just 3D animation. It's lifeless to me, man.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But there are some films like I liked Megamind, and I liked
that's not Megamind is not a Pixar movie.
What is it?
No.
Isn't it DreamWorks or
Well, maybe I like that. What about Wreck-It Ralph?
I know what you're talking about. Like, look at the art design on this shit, guys.
I mean,
like,
I know. I mean,
yeah,
like that is impressive as hell.
Yeah, it's just you can't get the same expression, and you look at that. It just looks beautiful, and then you compare that to a Pixar movie.
Go to Inside Out and compare them.
Go to Inside Out.
Yeah, okay, I'm
take a frame from Inside Out.
Pixar.
I would say it was more of an art form than it is now.
It's
the
Weepoo Lolo.
I completely disagree. I actually agree with Hot Take on this one.
No, I agree. I'm saying it was.
There's nothing like classic animation.
That's what I was saying. I was agreeing with that point, though. I feel like it was more of an art form.
Look at this. I mean, it's so bland. I
was just going to use the exact same wording.
But the story, it's a good story, though.
Yeah, but just draw it and add songs. That's all I care about. Like, if I can't go away with like a good song in my head,
I can't stand a lot of animated movies because they all look the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same thing with anime.
we're going into the next topic, dude.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. The best ever. Let's start with Disney villain.
Mm-hmm.
Best ever Disney villain. So greatest ever Disney villain.
Gosh, this is hard right here.
Oh my god, tell me about it.
I have like two, but then
All right, go on, drop it.
I'm gonna say Jafar.
That's what
Jafar's a good one.
That's exactly. I was thinking in between.
But not in the new live action. Not
Jafar.
Hey,
Jafar was scary, creepy.
In the live action, he was a wuss.
Jafar is brilliant, man. Jafar is like just the bit where he goes
and that role. Oh
yeah, my favorite bit of it is that when he's in the prison. He's in prison with Aladdin, and he goes.
Yeah, he's got the little beard on.
He's got the gold teeth, and he goes,
Yes.
"Whoever makes the gold makes the rules." And he does that stupid smile.
I know.
I find that so funny every time.
Iago is pretty close to being a good villain as well, but
Iago's great.
An anti-hero at the second movie.
I go back between Jafar and Scar. Those two.
Scar's pretty good.
I have to say,
I think about the ones that really kind of creep me out, and I was slightly frightened. And even as an adult, when I see Jafar and I see Scar, they are. I feel they're very evil, you know, both in different ways. But
Scar has the best song. Scar has the best song.
Yeah.
That be prepared. Is that
that one? The live action movie because everyone hated that movie.
What movie?
The live action movie. They took that song out.
Oh, I walked out of the theater.
Okay.
I couldn't
Shaolin.
Only movie I've ever walked out of.
Now, you guys are gonna freak out when I tell you this.
Wait, guys.
I still have never seen the first first Lion King movie. I saw the live action one first.
So, anyway, it doesn't matter.
You made it sound like it isn't a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, it is a big deal, isn't it? Yeah.
Big deal. I don't care. It's your life, bro.
I saw Lion King 2 actually first because that's the one my parents bought for me on DVD when I was younger.
No, it's not as blasphemous as like watching the Lion King 2 before watching the Lion King 1. That's stupid.
But of course, I saw Mufasa fall off the cliff multiple times. I used to go to this place for dinner with my family, and we used to go there quite often.
JG, what do you think of my views on
It's crazy.
On Cruella?
Blasphemous as usual. Your usual self. No, I mean, I understand it. For me, Cruella was a film that I didn't think was needed. But when you see it, it's like, damn, this is actually pretty good. Right? And it's on the lines of Maleficent in a way. One of Disney's best live action movies. I'll say that.
Yeah,
I'd say it is Disney's best live action movie.
And to be honest, in terms of our villains, who's your favorite Disney villain?
Ooh, I'm about to go Scar for my favorite one.
Scar is good. I mean, we're all on the same page. I do like Gaston as well, but he's not as good.
Yeah, I like Gaston.
He's good, but he's.
I have a hot take. I really enjoyed the Mother Entangled. Mother knows best.
Oh yeah. I would say my top 5 is Jafar, Scar, and then and then what's the mom's name? I can't remember her name.
I can't remember her name either.
I think she's number 4. Number 5. It's hard.
I do like Hades in Hercules. I remember.
See, I don't remember that movie.
No, he was really funny.
Hades was okay. He was okay.
He was fun. He was fun. All right, so on to our next topic then, because we're pretty much, there's nothing much there. Like, we all agree on that.
I can talk about Cruella all night, dude.
Disney live action. First of all, what's the best ones, and then where does Cruella rank in them? I suppose JG and Kiwi can. All right, go.
Number 1 for Cruella.
Yeah, number 1 for me so far. But at the same time, we're in the honeymoon phase, right? So we're just seeing this excitement. So I got to see it a couple more times. Then I'll be like, okay, is this number 1 or not? But right now,
Did you
the
like-
honeymoon phase is number one.
Did you like any of them? Because I'd say the Jungle Book is better than Cruella.
Live action? Oh,
Jungle Book.
Jungle
you
Book would be
don't
in my
like-
top 5. I don't know if it's number one. I think Maleficent 1 and 2 probably takes
I
out
haven't
of.
seen
My-
Maleficent.
I see.
so-
For me, I haven't seen Cruella, but if it's gonna, mine is Maleficent. I've seen that movie 40 plus times.
Yeah, Maleficent is
I
real
love that movie.
Wow. Okay.
So it's like, to me, it's one of my favorite movies. So I'm really, now I'm even more curious to see Cruella, because everybody's telling me that it's better than Maleficent, and I absolutely love that movie. Like, to me, it's the top right now. It's the top, and then of the live action Disney movies for me.
Yeah.
Well, you
For
know
me-
what? Because I'm having to look at all of them now, and I forgot about Pirates of the Caribbean.
I don't.
No, that isn't.
Thanks,
I
man.
think we're talking about
That doesn't
princess
count.
ones, aren't we?
Yeah, the princess kind of
Oh, the
like the
princess was okay.
adaptation.
Okay.
You're welcome on
the-
my channel too, by the way. Oh my dears, you're welcome on my
I'll
channel.
tell you what my 3 are: Cruella, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh. Okay.
The live action is number 2 for me.
People didn't like Aladdin. I only like Aladdin for one reason, because
Jasmine.
they cast my dream actress for Jasmine in the role.
Yeah.
What did you
Yeah.
think about Will Smith in that movie?
Creepy CGI blue guy.
Hey, she's who I'd cast as Wonder Woman in a reboot.
I think she will make a good Wonder Woman.
What, Naomi Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a race band, but okay.
I wouldn't say it's a race band, but
It kind of is for
I
what
just don't think she's
we
suited
think
for
of
the
what
role.
Wonder Woman looks like. I
Wonder
mean,
Woman
she's
should be like
considered for the
Greek
role.
Mediterranean kind of looking. So
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
should have Aquaman looked more like Jason Momoa, but that's not what we got.
yeah, that's
so
true.
Yeah, I mean,
Coulda,
I
shoulda,
guess
woulda.
Gal Gadot is white, I guess, but like even her, it's kind of racist.
I mean,
It's
she
Ray
is.
Wonder
I mean,
Woman.
yeah, but she is. I
She's
mean,
not got
it
the
is,
blue
but
eyes,
it's not.
dark hair.
Yeah, she's not white.
She's not, but the look, she looks closer to what Wonder Woman looks like.
But guys, I think we can all
Does
agree
she?
that the best part of Aladdin was
think
Naomi
so.
Scott, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best voice, best acting.
What do you guys think of Speechless? Because I sung that song over and over and over again around my house when that thing came out.
What are you
Oh, I didn't like it
talking
that
about?
much.
What the hell, Speechless?
I love that song. It's literally I had three songs on my playlist before I got into Olivia Rodrigo in High School Musical. It was
Olivia
Jonas
Rodrigo
Brothers.
on the. What have you got on your playlist, man? What the hell's wrong with you? Like,
What do you mean?
you've got what on your Olivia
There's nothing wrong with
Rodrigo?
Olivia Rodrigo, dude.
No, she can sing.
Dude, I got a lot of Hampton tracks on my
Dude,
playlist. So
She's number one in the world right
Hampton's
now. What is
cool,
wrong
though.
with having with liking an artist who's number one in the world?
She can
Talking
sing.
about Olivia Rodrigo, actually, I've just gone and invested in some stuff. I've gone and invested in a vinyl record, a signed CD from eBay, which hopefully isn't a scam, a sweatpants and sweatshirt combo, a custom-made face mask.
Of
a
Olivia
cassette I'm
Olivia
probably never gonna
Rodrigo.
use. Yep. And there was something else as well. I think I got
A
a bucket
face
hat or
mask.
something and some socks.
A face
Can't
mask,
wait
did
for the
you say?
face mask.
yeah, I got.
I got
you-
them
are you-
custom made.
Are you
We will
planning
see
on?
face mask very soon. That face mask.
Are you planning on like kidnapping like kids or something? What do you mean a face mask?
Oh, come on, there, man.
Aw,
That's kinda
kid.
That's mean as hell.
Dude, if you meet your favorite artist, you certainly do not want to get them sick or anything, or get sick from your favorite artist. So wear a face mask with their face on it.
Oh, a face mask.
Oh,
I thought you meant like a
mask.
whole.
I thought you
freaking-
meant like you're gonna wear like
Oh,
a
that's what I
mask
thought,
of
too.
her face.
Like that's creepy, dude.
That's
like,
what I'm thinking of face
No,
mask. It's
no,
like
I didn't even get a face up put on it. I just got her music logo put on it.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
mean,
that's
not
fine.
like-
I understand. I love the dedication because I have dedication to my stuff too. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna like make a whole frame. Even though I don't have a record player, I don't have a tape player, a cassette player. I'm just gonna put them in a frame and stuff. Get the signed one, put a little T-shirt in the back of it, I also got a custom. I also got a poster as well. Altogether, I think I'm about $500.
I mean, I have a copy of the signed Avengers script with, all the cast. I have a Black Widow Stan Lee autographed, picture of Scarlett Johansson. Both of them signed it, framed, beautiful from her from Winter Soldier. No, but that is what I mean. Like, I need to.
How can you tell if a signature's real?
Because mine is authenticated, and the price on it was very expensive, and I bought it from a reputable company. I didn't buy it from eBay or anything like that. I'll have to send you.
I bought it from a reputable company on eBay.
I've got a signed autograph authenticated of myself, of my own CD, my music CD.
That's amazing. Can I get a copy of that? So when you blow up, I need that.
Don't worry, it's. I'll definitely send you one. You have to get it authenticated though now.
Yes.
I have a 2-hour thing long of my promos. If anyone wants it, I can sign them and send them out as DVDs.
You should do that. Right. I believe in Tyler. Tyler's going to be I know he is. I know he's going to be.
I believe in Tyler as well.
Yeah,
pictures the other day were amazing.
Because I've got a friend, Zoe Ashton, who's famous now, and she never answers me on Facebook. So you better still answer us on Facebook. Don't
as long as
don't get all bougie on us.
Ruin my career, because I've seen some dumb shit on these streams. Like seriously, if someone on the internet found this and tried to cancel me if I do get big. This is the shit people are going to find. It's all this shit I've done on these bloody podcasts.
And I'll be one of the main people having your back and being like, he was making jokes half the time.
Yeah.
And he had too much sugar.
The way, dude.
He's just turned 18 years old.
Look.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah. And look, there's my chair over there. More lollies over there. I probably shouldn't.
He's literally in the bed.
I'm literally in my bed right now. I'm lazy as fuck.
Thank you.
It's only because it's only 3:44 a.m. here.
Oh yeah, I forget. Yeah.
And I've been on a film set since I've been working from 7 a.m. this morning.
9 to 5. What a way to make a living.
It's such a good song.
It's a great movie. Great movie. Have you seen that?
What 9 to 5?
Have you seen that movie?
No, but I'm pretty sure they had that
Working Girls.
The Ville movie, didn't they?
It's called Working Girls.
Working Girls.
I've seen that.
I'm pretty sure they had that.
It's better than Cruella.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure that song though.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure that song is
Are you
Cruella.
serious?
You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. When I think about it, it might be.
Of course,
it's a really good movie.
It might be.
You guys are gassing up this movie way too hard for people, man. You're trying to, exactly. It might be. Of course it
dude,
is.
If you watched it in a movie theater with no popcorn like I did, and all you had was that bloody big screen in front of you.
I can't believe you didn't have popcorn.
Is Working Girls the one with Mel Griffith?
I've got the popcorn over there. I've got a bag. I forgot to bring it.
Working Girls is the one. Dolly Parton.
Working 9 to 5.
Isn't that 9 to 5?
Well, maybe it is 9 to 5.
I think Working Girls is the one with Melanie Griffith, which is amazing. 9
to 5.
I get them mixed up.
Yeah. Or what? Maybe one's called Working Girl and the other one's called Working Girls. Maybe.
Yeah, the 9 to 5 is actually a movie called 9 to 5. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the song. And then that song that Dolly Parton.
Red Man, is it just me or was that song 9 to 5? Wasn't that in Cruella?
Norbit over Cruella. There you go.
Norbit is.
Vishal, what do you think of Cruella?
The question is, has Vishal seen it?
All right, look, dude. So
Michelle's also asking, has live watched Minion?
No, I haven't watched Minion.
Live action. Yeah, exactly. If that person is asking that question, their comment isn't valid.
I hate kids. All right. All right.
I think maybe they're still thinking I'm a kid. Sorry, Vishal. I'm actually 18 now, so I can say swear words on a stream and not get told off.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would be telling him off right now as we speak. In terms of live action, I really think Jungle Book is better. I do. I mean, I've got to say, it's
free speech.
It's got a darker. No, because it's visually more interesting. Actually, those dresses are amazing, but it's for the most part, it's visually interesting. The animals, the way they speak, it's kind of cool.
How about we just actually go through? Have you still got my screen up? Go through.
No, and I'm not putting it up.
Disney movies.
Okay, what? Let's go through all of them, but let us speak, Kiwi.
Yeah,
okay.
Not that one.
Tween.
Sorry, I'm taking that one off. I'm putting another one on. Give me a second.
No, I don't mean you Kiwi Studios. I do.
No.
He's got too much sugar flowing through his body. That's what's going on. All right,
Dude,
so
I've got to stay awake somehow. Okay, these are all live action movies here.
When talking to boring adults. All right.
Lady and the Tramp. What do we think about that? Was it any good? I mean, have you guys
I haven't seen it.
See it?
Honestly, I haven't seen it. I just had zero interest in them ruining that movie.
I didn't mind it, to be honest. I didn't think it was too bad. They basically stick to it and just animated it differently. It was fine. Pete's Dragon. What did you guys think of that? My friend, I think, was one of the co-writers on there or something.
Was he? Wow.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it.
Really?
Mulan, I've seen.
It was also filmed here in New Zealand.
Thank you. All right.
Shameless plug.
Yeah. Mulan, I have
seen.
With
Mulan was also filmed here in New Zealand.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
it was filmed in China, wasn't it?
No, it was filmed in New Zealand because they didn't want to go and piss off the
please
Chinese
don't tell
government.
us every time your film is filmed in New Zealand. I don't care.
But maybe it's because America is such a shitty place. Like, hey, we should film in New Zealand.
Let's go in New Zealand. I think I want to go to New Zealand. I have to come and rock up to your place. Like, I'm rocking up to your place and just like just put my feet on the table, just be like, yeah, I'm here for a month or two. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. You just have to pay the $20 a night fee.
Well, we'll discuss. I think maybe we'll.
I don't make the rules.
We're friends, mates. We're mates, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I don't make the rules. Downstairs does. Otherwise, I'd let everyone stay here for free.
All right. Mulan was.
No, it wasn't. Let me find
filmed
this.
in Bangladesh, bro.
I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Look what you've done. You've made everyone leave.
My mate Jared. What's his name? Jared. Oh, fuck, I can't remember his name. He was the location scout on it. Jared Connor. I can't remember his name. Yeah, see? Mulan NZ. See? And look, the director was even New Zealander. Majority of the Disney film was shot in New Zealand.
Good for you, mate. Good for you. All right, but
see, I know my shit. Don't challenge me.
What did you think of the movie, and what you can like in comparison with Cruella? I think Cruella is better than that. I liked Mulan. I didn't have the same problems that everybody had with it.
I'm going to say a couple of things about Mulan. You don't whip out your hair and suddenly get superpowers. Okay, it just does not work like that, guys. Look at me, I'm a girl. I have chi powers now. That's what Mulan's all about. It's about
Wasn't that part of the original Asian story, though?
No?
I thought that was part of the original Asian story. Like, she was a great warrior before.
It's a lot more violent, and it's a lot better. I watched the full breakdown about the Chinese film. I think it was called what was it? Was it called The Death of Mulan or something?
Yeah, I know what it is, but like I just remember that she's a great warrior before she gets into the army. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the Disney movie was like, she's a pretty girl with long hair who has chi powers.
Well, yeah, it was a bit stupid. They should have gone the same route.
Stupid.
I wanted to see the animated.
No damn sense.
Yeah, no, I wanted to see the animated movie on screen. That was what I was interested in seeing.
That's what everyone wants to see, dude.
Yeah. Anyway,
there was no music in it either, which is
I'm cutting you off, dude. Like, because like so basically the ones that I've seen are Lion King, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Mulan, Jungle Book, and then there's one more I can't remember, like one of the main ones. I think I've seen Dumbo as well.
I haven't seen Dumbo.
And you're right. There, apart from Jungle Book is the only one that's even arguably better than Cruella. But like in terms of those movies, the ones that I do like, I liked Aladdin, but I thought that Will Smith. You're coming after Robin Williams. You need to do better than Will Smith in terms of casting for the genie.
Actually, hang on a minute. I forgot about one movie.
Which one did you forget about?
Alice in Wonderland.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen Alice in Wonderland?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, well that's a film that you need to watch, dude. The second one's a bit shit, but the first one is actually damn good in my opinion. Helen Bonham Carter and Anne Hathaway, along with Johnny Depp.
Jim Carrey should have been the genie.
Oh my god, no.
Tony.
No.
Tony, it would have been better than Will Smith, but I think it would have been better than Will Smith, but at the same time,
oh my god,
I think it's
no, you're dreaming.
No, it would have been better than Will Smith, but it's too close to Robin Williams. I mean, you need somebody. Will Smith's genie was really good to me, but like he can't sing. First of all, the guy cannot sing.
A bit of auto-tune.
So there was a lot of auto-tune, and that hurt the movie a lot.
What on earth is the show doing?
He's not as charismatic. I like Alvin and the Chipmunks. I've never seen it.
Really? I've seen all 5.
I haven't seen any of them.
That
was you're making me lose my point, but I forgot what I was saying. So you needed someone who could sing, basically, and you needed somebody who had the ability to do different characters. My choice would have been Jamie Foxx for what they were going for, because Jamie Foxx can sing himself. He's an incredible singer, so he would have been able to do the tune.
Yeah.
Plus, he's incredible at imitating people, but he's not and he's very funny, but he's not the same as Robin Williams. They have a completely different energy. So you needed something like that to really, for the film to work properly. Yeah. And The Lion King, I watched part of it and I just couldn't get into it at all. It was just like...
I was stuck in the movie theater watching it.
Mm.
I was stuck
Ashley, where have you gone?
All right, just
I'm here. I had to, sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm coming.
Yay, he's getting my water talking to me.
All right.
I could talk to Tyler all day. Hopefully I can have you on my channel sometime soon.
Yeah,
Kiwi Studios is
hit me up on Facebook. Am I scary? I feel like I'm more tired. Oh my god, can this guy stop trolling, please?
Jonah Hill wouldn't have been bad if he could sing.
I think as the genie, he would not have been good. Like, Jonah Hill is a funny person, but he's not.
Robin Williams is our only genie.
I think I agree with Nerdman that I never thought about that. Like when he brought up Jamie Foxx, when he in all your points at first when you said it, I was like, no, not Jamie Foxx, but he is a good singer. He does do impressions and he's funny and he, and so I could have seen that. I think I agree with you, Nerdman, and he would have been a better choice than Will Smith. Because Will Smith is good.
He can bond with those actors, though. I don't think Jamie Foxx would have been able to connect with those actors as much.
I think he could have. I mean, Jamie Foxx is really good in things. Jamie Foxx is
okay. The point I'm trying to make is those lines were unique to Will Smith.
Robin Williams is the GOAT, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But what I would say is about Jonah Hill is I think he would have made a very good.
Oh my god! I can't believe I'm having this conversation.
Iago.
I think Jonah Hill might have been. I don't know. I just don't see Jonah Hill.
Jim Parsons as Iago is perfect casting for me.
I was trying to think of who he could be, and I just Jonah Hill is I like Jonah Hill, but I don't see him in.
The problem is the first film was cast. It's like you've got irreplaceable people. Like the person who plays Iago is hilarious. That guy, I can't remember his name again right now. Like it's on the tip of my tongue, but like I can't remember it. No, in the original, he's a comedian. But don't worry about it. He's a bit before your time.
No. I know who he is.
Gordon Godfrey, Gordon something. Anyway.
What? Oh.
I'm looking it up. Fuck it.
Yeah. It's Gordon Godfrey or something like that.
Yeah.
But where would you, Ashley, while he's doing that? How would you... Gilbert Godfrey, there we go.
Yeah.
How have you felt about the live action movies, like in general? Like, so let's say from Beauty and the Beast to Aladdin to, did you like any of them apart from, the ones you've mentioned, Maleficent and Jungle Book?
No, not really.
What about Alice in Wonderland?
I didn't. Alice in Wonderland visually, I enjoyed it, but I didn't really care for the movie. Aladdin is okay, but it just doesn't match. I think that's part of me with Aladdin. It just doesn't match the.
For me, I like what they did with Jasmine's storyline.
What are you doing?
I didn't like what they did to One Jump. That pissed me off so much. One jump, the break line. One jump.
Yeah, that took me out of it.
That was the stupidest thing Guy Ritchie could have done with that number. I'm like, cool, do it on another thing. Do it on a fight thing.
Yeah. I feel like when I heard that song, I was just like, oh, this, like, it just took me out of the movie, and I was just like, why would they do that? Like, I love that song.
I know, right?
And they butchered it. They really did.
I think it was, again, it's some of these things that I was really excited to see them do as well in live action. I was like, oh, how would they do that? And then you're like, nah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. And it was the same thing with my favorite number in the whole of Aladdin is Prince Ali, fabulous he, Ali Ababa, as 10 regular. And I was just like, how are they going to do that? I was like, how are they going to do that? I know. How are they going to do that? And like, how is he going to dress up as the women? And then like, do you know what I mean? And he just did none of it. And my favorite line in that, I was like, the feathers are fabulous. He didn't do any of that. I was just like,
yeah. He didn't dress up as a woman.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He did when he was up there with the Woman of the Night, whatever we call it.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, but he didn't do the feathers are fabulous line.
Yeah.
That's the best part of the whole song, the fabulous. I love the feathers. It was like the whole thing was I don't know. I didn't mind it though. I but it was just a lot of little disappointments. But I think Aladdin and Jasmine were good.
To me, my favorite number, of course, is The Whole New World. Whole New World.
I know the whole song.
New world.
You know the whole song?
Fantastic.
No one to tell us no or where to go.
I don't like the
Or say you're only dreaming
a whole new world.
A new fantastic point of view.
Okay, come on, man.
No one or where to go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
That was the musical number of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
Who doesn't know?
All right. Last. We're gonna do the last kind of thing here. So
I wanted to say one thing about Lion King, though. Because when we were talking about, the songs and, in Aladdin and the live action, for me, Lion King, it just seemed like all the voices were off to me. Like every character I just was like, And when you think about this great voice,
silly.
No, because I'm going to tell you why, Tyler. When you think about the great voice acting that you got in the animated movie, it just doesn't compare to those. It just doesn't compare.
Okay, you've got to tell me that when they say, "Can you feel the love tonight?" and they said it in the daytime, they were clearly doing creative
for Lion King.
Oh, Lion King!
The voices in Lion King to me, just the cartoon, all the voice acting is so spot on, and then when you get to the live action, like things, the same stuff doesn't land. Like I said, I love Seth Rogen. I thought he was horrible. John Oliver, I didn't like it. I didn't like John Oliver. I didn't like a lot of the voice act. I felt like it just didn't match.
And you know what really pissed? Yeah, go on, finish.
You guys have to agree that when they go and set a song called "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" during the daytime, it's clearly a creative choice. It's an art form that they clearly don't know what the fuck to do if they go and stuff up a simple thing like that. Even I know that song, and that pissed me off so much. And I agree with every single fucking word that everyone else is saying right now, because that was dumb. I was being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Which one?
I was being
sarcastic. Can you feel the love tonight?
But no. They said, "Can you feel the love tonight?" during the daytime. It's like, "Can you feel the love tonight?" It's like, where's the fucking moon, bitch? Stop playing that song. Where's the bloody moon?
I'll tell you what pissed me off as well. I'm like, dude, I want to see this in live action, and I like different voices. I like different. Well, they need to get someone who can do both the acting and the singing. They can't just get Beyonce to do the singing and then overpower.
Donald Glover ruined that movie to me.
Oh my god, I know, right?
Who did you say ruined it?
Donald
Glover. He ruined it. I was like, what? Because I mean, he's the same laid back, kind of lazy actor he's in everything he's in. So he's like, he's just annoying.
For certain things, but
I'll tell you who I didn't mind though. I didn't mind the guy who played the hyena.
I can't remember who played the hyena.
I can't remember.
It was Andrea something, or what? I'm looking up.
Can't be as good as Whoopi Goldberg though.
Yeah,
Whoopi Goldberg was in the original.
Yeah.
You have to see the original.
This guy's talking about it like he's seen the original. He's like, oh yeah, like and all like angry about it. You haven't even seen the fucking original.
Right, so you not hear what I said. I used to go to a place for dinner, and they used to have the original on repeat. I used to go there like every two or 3 weeks.
I don't think he doesn't remember like specific.
But it was all without the sound on.
So how did you watch? Oh my gosh, Tyler! Why do I keep defending you, and then you say the next thing, and then I like why did I just defend you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold it next time. There it is.
Leave it. There's no defense of him. But anyway, look.
I watched that whole scene over and over again without hearing James Earl Jones'
Kiwi for about 2 minutes. I've been trying to get one thing out. But look. The one thing I love about these new the concept of these two movies is actually putting it in live action and then getting new actors who can really do both parts but in a different way, put a different spin on it. So The Lion King really pissed me off by getting the same guy to play the king as well. From immediately when they got the same guy to play
James Earl Jones. I like that. I love James Earl Jones.
Well, I knew he was going to be good.
And his voice is iconic.
But again,
I feel like you gotta have James Earl Jones.
No, again, do you know who I would have put in instead? You know who I'm going to say?
Here you
Forrest Whitaker. I knew it. That blasphemous shit he always come with. Forrest Whitaker.
The only other option, in my opinion, and it would have been a different tone, it would have been someone like Denzel or Morgan Freeman. You've got to have someone who's got a strong voice. Denzel has a strong voice.
He's too street. He's way too.
Denzel is not street.
I would have cast Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
He's not
street. He'd be like, okay.
That is not Denzel. Denzel is not street.
Okay.
Guys,
you hyenas want to come at me? You hyenas want to come at me? I'll put a taste on it.
He can change his voice up. We've heard him have that powerful, commanding voice. He's not too street.
What do you guys think of Dwayne the Rock Johnson from Mufasa?
You ain't got nothing on me.
No. I do not want Dwayne touching any Disney movie. Moana, he was great in, but you know.
Oh
I mean,
my
if
God!
he's like,
Actually, Kato, I love that. Kevin Hart is Mufasa. Yes, give it to me.
He would have been a great hyena.
He should have been, yeah,
he would have been a good hyena. That would have been.
He should have been. He's
him
not.
Or
he could be Pumbaa. No, Timon.
Sorry,
I think so too. No, Shaolin just said exactly what I was going to say. Kevin Hart is a voice actor. You know, in animation is great. You know?
I know, right? Don't you love his bunny rabbit and Secret Love?
Yes, I love
yeah, even that Captain Underpants movie, he was great in.
Yeah, he was good in that too.
I haven't seen Captain Underpants.
It's
pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Is it actually good? I heard it was awful.
Kevin Hart is great. Like his voice act, like he's really. I feel like that's where he shines is in voice.
That's him like Tom Green or something, right? Is it Tom Green?
Is Tom Green?
The short red guy.
I can't understand too. It's Tom something, isn't it?
Forrest Whitaker would be getting so much work if I was in Hollywood.
Forrest Whitaker is a great actor. I've enjoyed him in almost everything I've seen.
I loved him in Rogue One.
To cast him in roles that don't suit him.
Really
all right, would you take him as Scar?
He was in Taken 3.
I would take him
as Scar.
Yeah. Forrest Whitaker dialogue would be great.
Yes, I would definitely take him as Scar.
Yeah, exactly. He would want. So I don't know who else you could put as Mufasa, but I just think it's lazy. Like getting the guy to do it again is just lazy to me. I know he's
Josh
fantastic.
Brolin might be
Idris Elba to play.
Josh Brolin has a great voice.
Okay, guys, can I just be completely honest?
I know it doesn't. I'm just talking about people with powerful, commanding voices.
Should have got money for that film. The animators of the original movie should have got money for that film. You gotta have someone with
a strong voice.
Guys, do you agree with me that the animators for the original movie should have got money from that film? Because all it was a straight copy of the animation that they spent years working on back in the day. And they just went and put the 3D technology on instead of the 2D technology.
Yeah,
I don't necessarily think Forrest Whitaker would have been bad as Thanos, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Go on, Ashley.
I'm serious.
Voice, I was just laughing the whole thing. He would put a great job, but his voice is like, you know, it's
an African American actor
voice at times.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, Josh Brolin's freaking.
Like, guys, you do realize before Josh Brolin, they actually had an African American actor for Thanos.
He was a stunt. He was mainly a stunt, actor and stuff like that. And he was in what was it in the Guardians of the Galaxy? Not Guardians. Which one was it? It was the Avengers 2012. That was him.
Okay.
And but Josh Brolin is. But you gotta have. I feel like Forrest Whitaker when he plays a bad guy, he's good.
He's great as, he's great
he's
as
either,
the
he's
wise.
Either great. I was gonna say
I think Tony Robertson is onto something. Look at what Tony has gone written.
Steve Harvey is like he's either good at what? He's either good at what? Actually, I can talk all day about.
He's either good at being a villain or evil, or being that wise character. That's what the second, what you were saying. But I don't, but is Magneto being a villain? No.
I take that as a great
Steve
compliment.
Harvey for what's his name? Rafiki? I think Steve Harvey would be a hilarious Rafiki.
I think you should be Rafiki. I think that's what you like. You'd suit that fucking role.
Or what, with my fucking beard or something?
Do you know? I actually know why you like Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
Why?
You remind me of him a little bit. It's like you could be that Tom Holland Spider-Man type.
Dude, it's
but
because
anyway,
I'm young. It's because I'm young and I'm dumb.
It's because you're young. No, not at all. Not at all. Go on. What were you gonna say? You think what?
You're talking to me?
Yeah, you actually. You think?
Yeah. Oh shit! I can't remember.
I don't even remember. I think it was something about Tyler at the point. Sorry.
Rafiki. Steve Harvey for Rafiki. That's who I would cast.
That take just that you put
out?
that comment on there, and Sheldon had to leave because he agrees with me. He just doesn't want everybody to know that Tom Holland is the greatest Spider-Man of all time. That's why he left.
Are we gonna get into
He's
a
going to cry.
Spider-Man
He's in the back room crying right now, guys.
Come back, Sheldon. Right. Last
Circle of life just holds
about.
Steve Harvey's head up.
Last thing we're going to talk about, if it's even possible. So yeah, we just were saying, JG, we just finished watching. I just finished watching Spider-Man: Homecoming for the second time, and The Amazing Spider-Man. And The Amazing Spider-Man truly is underrated. I wish I had watched it before that debate.
No, okay,
it's
Shaolin,
truly underrated.
After this stream, you need to go watch both movies, and then you need to go watch Far From Home again and The Amazing Spider-Man 2. You do, and then we all
need to discuss
it.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Nobody.
You're going to tell me that The Amazing Spider-Man.
You know what you should do?
You
know what you should do with Homecoming.
Then you smoke crack every day, all day long. If you're going
to, there are parts in the Amazing Spider-Man.
Homecoming and Far From Home is the best.
I think Far From Home altogether is a better movie.
That's because I'm a
JG. Here's what you should do with. Here's what you should do with The Amazing Spider-Man. Watch it from beginning to end and enjoy it like the great meal that it is. Here's what you should do. Here's what you should do with Homecoming. Go to the clip where see what he does. Where what's it called? Michael Keaton basically is driving Peter Parker to school or whatever, to the dance, and just start the movie from there, and then you'll enjoy it.
Wow. Watch both movies. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna watch both of them all.
I think we should
both again.
I think we should actually watch them again, and then talk about them again. I know you had your debate that you were telling me about, but I need to go and watch that. But
Nerd Man just killed me. I'm like, you were missing the best parts of the argument when you're forgetting stuff.
I missed that.
Yeah, I should have watched it. I should have watched it before the debate because I was unsure of myself because I'd only seen The Amazing Spider-Man once in cinemas. So I was like, maybe it wasn't as good as I remember. So, who's our favorite Disney princess? By the way,
I want to hear you guys, and then I'll tell you mine.
Jasmine.
It's between Moana and the one from Princess and the Frog. I forget her name.
Tiana.
Oh,
Tiana.
Really?
That's her real. Yeah.
That's a hard
princess.
Okay.
I'm surprised that you put Moana.
I like
that film.
My moment is Moana was for me. I'm just telling you.
I agree with you there.
Mulan's the greatest one. Full stop. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Like
live action or animated?
No, animated.
Okay.
Animated, she's definitely the greatest one. She's the only one who actually has some grit, some toughness.
She's really not a princess.
Saving the guy.
She's not a princess.
She becomes a princess at the end. She marries the prince, doesn't she?
He's not a prince. He's like what is he like a?
Yeah,
soldier.
Somebody high in the military.
Soldier. He's like a commander in the army or something.
Yeah.
Well, all right. She's still a Disney princess type.
Yeah. In recent years, they squeezed her in, but technically, she's not a Disney princess.
Are you saying because she's Asian? Are you saying because she's Asian? She can't be a princess.
It's been so many.
Yes, exactly. I'm saying it because she's Asian. She cannot be a princess.
In the official lineup, let them have it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Brother Dot.
She's not a princess, but Lilo's sexy. Her sister is my personal. Who the hell's Lilo?
Lilo and Stitch.
Not a princess.
Lilo and Stitch.
I don't know. I like the ugly, the stepsisters from Cinderella. Sorry, not the ugly one.
I'm pretty sure K-Dot is talking about Lilo and Stitch, right?
Yeah,
I think you meant to write Stitch instead of Stitchy.
Yeah,
here's the thing about Jasmine though. Jasmine's a bit of she's a bit loose. Like I see her as quite slutty.
You mean she's a bit of a bitch?
Because I watched the movie, right, and I'm like, she leaves the cast like her dad is exactly.
He just call her dad basically only, like heroine character in Aladdin loose.
Fast and loose, yes.
She's fast and loose,
She's
man.
less Lucy in the live action.
Her dad locks her up in the castle. She gets out for one day, and already she's like almost in bed with a notorious street thief. I mean, if I was her dad, I would lock her up as well. I mean, she literally needs controlling. The girl needs controlling. You can't talk.
Wow.
That's my problem with.
But
the
maybe
character.
because she had such a strict life, she gets out here and she picks the street thief because of those situations.
Well, this is why you can't trust these girls. You can't trust girls. They love the bad boys, and that's the problem. You know, leading her down the wrong path.
He's making these generalizations. Time to hate on the females. I love these. I love this portions of the stream. It's my favorite.
That girl from El Dorado movie is super sexually suggestive.
Hunchback of Notre Dame, whatever.
Jasmine's definitely Jasmine's definitely the hottest, and also probably the most likely to sleep with me.
So
the one from
oh my gosh, nerd man.
Hunchback of Notre Dame. What's her name?
You know she is though. She's loose.
I mean, the best princess is Rapunzel from Tangled.
I'm not asleep. I'm not asleep yet, but look, my eyes are like slowly shutting.
She is the best. The best.
Who is the best?
Rapunzel from Tangled.
It's Jasmine Vishal.
From
Tangled.
Think about it.
To be honest, Rapunzel's my second.
She's number one because
Rapunzel she had
of what happens to her story. Like she is a traditional princess, and how the movie ends. I like that. And I like the music, and I like her story, and I like how, she wants.
God almighty, Snow White is a fucking bitch who eats an apple and then cries about it.
Yeah, no, exactly. She's vanilla. She's so vanilla, like Snow White. It's she was before they got any attitude.
Cinderella is better than Snow White.
Exact same story.
Cinderella is better than Snow White.
Something who does something and then goes to sleep.
I wish I could go to sleep.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry.
What, me? I'm not talking about you. I'm saying everyone just don't talk about the
I know.
Okay. Anyway,
guys, really quickly, can everyone agree that Sleeping Beauty is the luckiest princess out of them all? She got to sleep for like 16 years or something like that, didn't she? She got to sleep for a wee while.
And didn't age.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, for heaven's sake, I wouldn't be moaning about that. Like, look at me. I look like a fucking rig right now due to not having sleep. Look at these rings. I'm fucked. I've had like 2 hours of sleep every day for like the last week and a half.
You should sleep for as long as Cinderella. I think some people would pay for that, like Snow White rather.
I'll tell you what I would do. I'd like to get paid for setting up multiple cameras in my room and people just watching me sleep.
Yeah, man, we'll do that. Definitely. Just go to sleep. Technically, the dude that kissed Snow White didn't ask for consent.
Oh, God, get a life. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
For real.
Please.
For real. That would happen these days.
All right. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. What is it?
Hope it's closed. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Fuck. Fuck have I done?
What is going on? For real.
Okay. I was trying to make a point and my camera fell off.
Good.
What do you mean
so
good?
Funny, Tyler. You're so funny.
I want to ask you guys a really quick question, though.
For real, he would get cancelled these days, though. They would not allow that Snow White thing to happen.
Watch that fucking footage. He is wrong. You know why? He leans just over at the second and kisses her on the cheek, not on the lips. So, screw you, K-Dot.
Well, you still need consent for that. Apparently, Flash needed consent just to
to move
the hair out of the way of her
me on the left face. And bites my toe. What's the difference?
No, but that's serious.
My
Do you
dog
remember
licks
that?
me
Like
in the mouth sometimes.
Wonder Woman
give him consent to do
Wonder Woman needs consent. Like basically,
that is so
can we
stupid.
talk about that? That Wonder Woman 84
right.
bullshit, was that not the dumbest shit ever? Like everyone getting like really offended by that. I was
okay,
like,
dude, that guy was lucky. He had sex with Gal Gadot.
But in her mind, when she looked at him, she saw Steve Trevor.
But also, what was really weird is they made him look gay in the end scene. It's like, hey, this guy was probably gay, by the way.
He was. I don't think they made him look gay. I think they made him
put
look like a style.
Like gay.
That was like 80s. That was an 80s style. Like
no, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Right.
What's it called? The
if he wasn't gay,
what do they call the dudes in the 80s? Were they guppies?
He got
what was
lucky.
this shit called? Is it guppies or some shit?
Like
the really stylish guys that lived, in New York, and they were high fashion and they wore their suits, and a lot of them worked on Wall Street. Yeah, yuppies.
Yuppie. Oh,
Guppy.
Guppy. I didn't live in it. I don't know.
I was like, where's she going with this? What are you talking about?
I said I didn't know.
Yuppie people talk like this.
Yuppie.
Oh, get out of my way, you stupid person. I have had enough of you. I just want to go to sleep. Why are you doing this to me?
You should clip this, nerd man. And when something's confusing on your stream, play that. My favorite thing that Tyler.
What the hell is he doing?
My wife and kids.
Yeah, good show.
That was a good show.
This is what you're gonna be doing in 20 years, Kiwi. It's gonna be you in 20 years, bro. I know that's gonna be you.
I'm already doing it now, bro. There we go.
All right.
Private chat.
So, what were we talking about? The yuppie guy.
Yeah.
Right. And what? Now I've completely.
We were talking about Wonder Woman.
We are gonna leave. Oh, the
and you said he was kind of gay, and Ash was like, "No, it was a style in the 80s."
No, but what was dumb about it for me is that it's not even like you. There's no equivalent to that in the real world. So it's not really like you can't equate it to somebody sleeping and then you have sex with them without consent. That's not what happened. He had been fully taken over. His body had been fully been taken over by another consciousness, which cannot happen.
Yeah, man got lucky that night. Who doesn't want to see Wonder Woman?
She didn't know that his soul or his spirit could even return to his body at the time that she's
exactly. She's just like, I want to bang this guy who I haven't banged in 70 years.
Yeah.
Exactly. So he didn't ask for consent to take over his body either. So like really, and he was and Steve Trevor was willing. And so you could say that the opposite argument could be made.
But to be honest,
how silly that is. Like
my favorite part about that film is now I can go and say Wonder Woman's a rapist. You can't do that with a lot of films.
You cannot do that with a lot of films.
You cannot.
It's also a great icebreaker in a conversation. Did you know that Wonder Woman is a rapist?
I always like to say, Dolphin are rapists, which they are.
Yeah. When I film wedding videos, that's maybe why I got into a court case.
I have brought up Dolphin rape.
I'm here to watch you get changed. It's totally normal. It's totally normal. Also, did you know that Wonder Woman's a rapist? Yeah, she is. I know, right? Who would have thought? But you know what? She must be pretty good at banging those guys by now.
I will say that one for when I'm in an awkward moment and I don't know what to say. I know,
right? Exactly. It's just
I say so many weird things in those moments. So yes, I will say, hey, by the way.
We're gonna all admit though, like we say the stupidest shit when we're on streams. Like we don't even think about what we're gonna say. We just say it.
Yeah.
Especially me.
No bit over Wonder Woman 84. Yeah, it's a bad movie. It's a very bad movie, but it's not. It's not that isn't one of the reasons. I just think that's just
it's still a bad movie though.
It's like one of those things that people say it's said on the internet and then everyone repeats it and nobody actually thinks about it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
it's just like a continual,
the Twitter mob.
Yeah,
exactly.
So Snow White the prince would get cancelled. There's no doubt about it in my mind. If they did that same story, they would have to try and retcon
it. Okay, stop telling me that I'm an asshole
so that somehow she gives consent for that shit.
Okay,
you hear that, kids? All men are assholes.
Though, like a true love's first kiss, though, type shit. Right.
Yeah,
I don't remember. So
he kissed her on the cheek. There's nothing wrong with that. My dog licked me on the lips, and I don't give him consent.
I get those two mixed up. So like I thought she had to have some feeling for him to break the spell.
No one knows. Right? They made a film. He got
that's like the whole thing.
She woke up, voila.
About Snow White.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. In this day and age, you know that there'll be somebody on the internet, and then
I could just say back to the argument. Well, she had feelings for him, and she was in this sleep state, and the only way to break her spell is for her to get a kiss. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but Ashley, this is the thing. You can put forward logical arguments. They won't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
It just doesn't matter.
If I'm a sleeping princess, come give me a kiss, motherfucker. I want to wake the fuck up.
You heard it first here on the Hot Takes Tuesdays.
See, I'm the opposite. If I was a sleeping princess,
if I cannot wake up,
I'd just stay asleep. I'd just be.
I'd just randomly say, "Oh, Ashley, sleep. I'm gonna give her a kiss."
She just randomly gave. At least I don't know. At least I usually get about 30 people on my streams, or like maybe up to 100, sometimes 200. 200 people randomly have the consent to kiss Ashley.
No, I'm making the point. Not just
end of stream. End of stream.
What? No. Let me finish my point. If I was a sleeping princess, I would put a note next to me before I go to sleep saying, "Don't wake me for 20 days so that I can catch up on my sleep." And then I say, and then I put
we all know
handsome person to go kiss me.
Love Sebastian
on the cheek as I give my consent. That's all I need to do in the Disney film. They just need to go and do a remake and just paste in a little note saying, "I give my consent," and that's what she's holding when she's like that. It's like a little note saying, "I give you my consent to kiss me."
I do want to say, everybody, even though this has nothing to do with anything, it's random. It's Sebastian Stan's Sunday, okay, everybody? Everybody tweet Sebastian Stan picture today, because he's lovely. He's amazing, and he's my husband.
Oh my God.
Okay, so is it his birthday or something?
No, it's Sebastian Stan Sunday. It's Sunday.
I'm good. If he tweets me, maybe I'll say something.
I have no idea what on earth.
But anyway, guys,
shot right now.
Guys, I'm gonna leave it here. It's been a great conversation.
This nightmare is finally over.
Oh, he says the worst stream. It's a nightmare of a stream.
Oh shit, we're still live. I should have said that afterwards.
You should have said that afterwards.
That's why Tyler is amazing.
I know, man. Do sleep for a second. All right. So I'm going to say goodbye. We've resolved nothing about Disney or Disney princesses or villains or whether Cruella is good or not. But we have had a great conversation. So thanks very much, guys. Anything you want to say? That's so now, man.
Oh, dude, you're so fly.
It's lit. It's dope.
Yeah, so nothing. Well, good. You always have something to say. JG,
yo,
you want to say peace?
Peace out, freak Tom Holland. That's all I got to say.
Wow. Okay.
I had to say this. I
triggered. Look at Ashley immediately triggered.
I said to see that face.
Immediately triggered. She doesn't even know what I wanted
right there.
She's got too many things.
I have got you all. When you do this again, my ass better be there, because I'm gonna tell you, You are so full of shit, Nerd Man and Shaolin. Okay,
Love
if
you.
you really are honestly, I don't understand how you don't have that connection with Tom Holland, and you don't.
I know, right? He's a sweet guy.
His Spider-Man and his Peter Parker, and can't connect to it.
His
I have
brother
so
does all
the
the social media. I think that's so.
I think him as Spider-Man works. I feel that and the fact that he was a dancer. When you see him actually doing these things, no, let me speak. When you see him doing these movements as Spider-Man, he is so much more believable. I believe it more than I did with Toby. I believe it more when I look at Andrew Garfield, of course. Like the way that he moves, it's just amazing. But what do I want to say to end off with?
The way he moves is so
I like the
amazing.
way he moves.
The way he swings that Spidey.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Every day, swinging with Tom Holland.
Okay.
Every
well,
day.
This has been a great stream. Bye. But no.
Can I sing us out?
I'm Ashley, aka the Widow, and yeah, Tom Holland is a dope Spider-Man.
Tom Holland is good. He's a good Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh, come on, Nerd Man.
The standard is Toby.
And with that bombshell, I'm gonna sing us out with a Tom Holland theme song.
Talk about me sipping.
Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man.
Best.
Toby Maguire
guys, I'm going to see you on the flip side. I love you 2000. Peace.
Oh, Holland is the best. Holland is the best.
Oh, by the way,
he is the best because he has the best cinematography, baby. You know I'm crazy for Tom Holland because he's the best Spider-Man. Hey, oh, no.
Bars.
Yeah, I'm getting into it.
I'll tell you later. Okay, dog.
Bars.
This has got into chaos.
Hey, bye-bye, guys.
Cheers.
See you
Love
later.
you 3000. Family barbed wire. Strong as 10 regular men. That's what you see.